heard that we need potassium at some point. So without thinking about it, we just picked up a few bananas on our way today. But have you ever wondered what exactly potassium does for your body, or if there might be other options than just bananas? Well, have no fear, because that's why we're here today. Welcome back to Health Tips, folks. Today, we'll be discussing the top 10 best potassium-rich foods you must eat. So do stay with us. First and foremost, we should address the elephant in the room. What does potassium really do once it's in the human body? The simple answer is that potassium is an electrolyte. Electrolytes, as the name implies, help to conduct electricity throughout the body. Your mind might go to lightning and toasters, but actually, many processes in your own body need electricity to function. These include nerve impulses, muscle contractions, heart rhythm, and virtually every regulated system of the body, such as digestion. It's important to note that your body can't make any potassium on its own, so you need to find external sources to keep everything functioning properly. A potassium deficiency can lead to serious health complications, including irregular heartbeats, muscle spasms, extreme fatigue, vomiting, and more. An overdose of potassium, although exceedingly rare, can also be fatal. Most people with balanced diets will never have a serious imbalance of potassium, but it's important to understand that it's not impossible to develop a deficiency if you don't even realize that your diet is missing some critical food groups. Let's go ahead and get into it now. Number 1. Watermelon. Watermelon might sometimes get left out of health-related discussions in favor of the power foods, but make no mistake, every fruit out there has something positive to offer. You only need to eat roughly 1/8 of a watermelon to get well over 600 milligrams of potassium. You'll also be getting high amounts of vitamin A, vitamin C, and magnesium as a bonus. As the name suggests, watermelon is mostly water, so it doubles as a splendid and delicious way to avoid dehydration on a hot day. Good thing they grow so well in the summer, right? Do be sure to remove or spit out the seeds though. Your body will fail to properly digest unshelled watermelon seeds, so they can cause some digestive problems if you ingest too many of them. This doesn't mean that a few watermelon seeds stay in you forever each time though. They just pass through whole, as gross as that might sound. Probably better to just scoop them out real quick than to be dealing with that later. Number 2. Tomato paste. Tomatoes come up in conversation all the time, so let's give a brief nod to tomato paste this time. A concentrated burst of flavor that can be used to great effect in any tomato-based dish. Italian recipes specifically thrive on tomato paste. It only takes about 3 tablespoons of tomato paste to hit 10% of your potassium goal for the day, and it's an excellent source of vitamin C. Just be careful to grab the tomato paste with the shortest list of ingredients. Specifically avoid products that have additives and preservatives when possible. Number 3. Avocados. It probably won't surprise anyone to find out that avocados, an overnight sensation in the health food industry, are chock full of potassium. Just half of an avocado contains nearly 500 milligrams of potassium. A whole avocado can meet about 20% of the daily recommended intake by itself. Avocados are also nutrient-rich, low-sodium foods that are good for reducing your blood pressure, improving your vision, preventing osteoporosis, lowering the risk of depression, and improving your natural digestion. They really are a superfood capable of cleaning out your systems a little bit at a time, so try not to sleep on their unique range of benefits. Studies are finding new intriguing benefits of avocados every day as well. You can either eat them raw or make tasty dips and spreads to supplement all of your favorite foods, so it's not hard to find some way to squeeze one in. Number 4. Potatoes. And now our journey takes us to the fields of Ireland, or Idaho. Wherever you get yours from, potatoes are a staple food all over the world. A single potato can easily provide 500 milligrams of potassium or more. Potatoes grown in nutrient-rich soil can exceed this number by a couple hundred milligrams, making them perhaps the best overall staple food for potassium intake. Sweet potatoes are similarly fantastic. And, as you surely already know, there are endless ways to eat a potato. We don't recommend frying them if you're trying to stay thin though. Number 5. Spinach. While spinach is rarely considered an exciting food, it's heralded as one of the healthiest, most nutrient-packed vegetables you can possibly eat. 1 cup of spinach has a little more than half the potassium of a whole avocado at around 540 milligrams. It also contains massive supplies of vitamin A and K, far exceeding what you need in a single day, along with impressive helpings of folate and magnesium for good measure. Unfortunately, those who hate spinach may not be able to get past the flavor. But this is only one of various options, so don't despair. Number 6. Black beans. If you're from Latin America or South America, or just a fan of Mexican food, then you should be pretty familiar with these little treats. A cup of black beans has just over 600 milligrams of potassium, but the naturally occurring phytates in the beans might inhibit your body's absorption of minerals. This doesn't mean you'll get no benefits, just that they'll be reduced. They're also a phenomenal source of protein and fiber, though bean lovers will have likely already guessed that much. As a common staple food, there are countless recipes you can try. The most popular options are naturally burritos and soups, but you could really scoop a helping of black beans into anything from chicken bog to stir fry. Number 7. Coconut water. Coconuts are another diverse food for many. Some people swear by them while others swear off them, but in general, they're very good for you. Coconut water is an excellent alternative to that of Gatorade or Powerade you might be tempted to reach for during a workout session, since it contains plenty of electrolytes and naturally occurring sugars that are easy for your body to process. A single cup of coconut water gets up to roughly 600 milligrams of potassium and will give you calcium, sodium, manganese, and magnesium. To put it simply, this drink really is nature's answer to the sports drink and will refresh you instantly. Number 8. Edamame. This is quickly becoming a video about every culture's answer to the potassium need, so we might as well travel to the land of the rising sun next, good old Japan. Edamame, usually eaten as an addictive snack food, consists of immature soybean pods. A cup of edamame has significantly more potassium than a cup of banana at around 675 milligrams. They include vitamin K, magnesium, and manganese, echoing many of the other healthy foods on this list. They're fantastic, lightly steamed, and can quickly become an addiction. Think potato chips, but good for you. You won't be stopping until the bowl is empty. Number 9. Dried apricots. While we're on the topic of snacks, let's talk dried fruit. Dried fruit is interesting in that you lose a lot of water content but gain an impressive shelf life that might be more appropriate for your personal needs. 6 dried apricots provide about 490 milligrams of potassium and can give you a boost to vitamin A and E. They're also a solid source of fiber, which is one of the most important nutrients you can ingest since so many people fail to meet the daily recommended amount of dietary fiber in their natural routine. One of the best things about them is that they're extremely portable, so you can still get your potassium on the go. Number 10. Bananas. You might be surprised to learn that bananas actually have the lowest potassium content of any item on this list, at a mere 360 milligrams per small banana. While they're famous as a source of potassium, it's safe to say that this reflects their popularity more than the reality. Still, bananas are easily one of the most convenient items since nature sets them out for us pre-packaged and ready to go. Bananas are an excellent source of vitamins B and C and can be eaten on your way out the door in the morning without any disruption to your daily schedule. To conclude, remember that these were only 10 of your many options. There are other beans, fruits, and lean meats that will give you a lot of bang for your buck when it comes to potassium. This is one mineral that's surprisingly hard to miss, but it pays to be aware of what you're putting in your body anyway. If you notice that this list doesn't sound even remotely similar to your diet, then you may want to consider some changes. Potassium deficiencies are a sure sign that your diet isn't well balanced, so if you're ever short on potassium, odds are that it's not the only nutrient you're missing out on. Check out our What Happens If You Eat an Avocado Every Day video for more health information related to the potassium-rich avocados. This has been Health Tips with another batch of wellness tips. Take care of yourselves and remember, your health, your life, your priority. See you, folks!